everybody and welcome to my channel. It is Witch Casket, T-I-M-E. Yes it is, it's Witch Casket time and I'm so excited for this one. So, sneak peek, because I already know the theme because they've told us, but Magickal Essentials. I'm really looking forward to this one. So, let's pop it over here and we'll get into this. Oh, let's see what we've got. Okay. Okay. Let me just look at this. Okay. Right. I just had to look at something quickly just because I didn't know whether it was the cheat sheet or not. So first of all, we have Peace of Mind Ritual Kit here. Contains everything you need to bring you peace. So that's our first item. Our second item is casting stones. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what it says. So it's all about, okay, how to cast stones. And yeah, all about casting stones basically. Next up is a Book of Shadows. That is gorgeous. Can you see the embossing there? It's got cord through it. Beautiful sort of leatherette. Obviously not real because they're vegan friendly. Beautiful, and it's a nice size. It's not too big, it's not too small. And then obviously probably plain pages in the middle. Oh look, very fancy, sort of like an aged effect. And this is the perfect size for jotting down any notes and spells, divination, etc. that you do. Absolutely perfect. In fact, because my grimoires are usually bigger. Where is it? Hang on. Right, yeah. So, this is my grimoire. Because obviously you're putting things that are permanent in here that you want to pass on to someone else. And this Book of Shadows is slightly smaller and it's a perfect size. I thought they're the same colour because I've got a grimoire that she's black as well. The one I'm in at the minute is brown. But yeah, so excuse the dust and muck, but yeah. So yeah, grimoire a bit bigger. Book of Shadows a nicer size, and so yeah, when my Book of Shadows are finished that I've got going on the go now, I'm going to use this. And look, it's got beautiful black around the edge. Isn't it stunning? Beautiful! I love that. Next up, we have, I'm going to go for the box. Ooh, the box has a spider web, people. Spell candle holder, okay. We get quite a few spell candle holders in boxes, so let's see. It's got competition, although it's Witch Casket, which always means it's good quality. But look at the teaser now. Look at the artwork. They never cut corners. It's always stunning. They sent out an email to apologise that this was a few days late. I said I've waited for boxes for a lot longer than a few days, which have been nowhere near as good. So I don't mind waiting. Oh, okay, this looks fancy. The shape that I can see looks fancy. Let's see. Okay, that's nice. So this is a little mini kind of pillar candle one. I like that. That is really nice. Matte black. It's got like a pad on the bottom so it doesn't fall over. It's really nicely made. Yep, I like that. Simple but nicely made. Candle holder. Then we've got, okay, we have, let's see, is this going to be a divination? Is this a divination one? Is it? Ooh, this looks fancy and like it might be too big for the screen and too unsafe for me to, ooh, zip zip. It's very new, you know it's new when it's peeling away from itself. That is... okay, let's see what we have. It's a, I thought so, a pendulum. But that is amazing. So you can use this cloth as a pendulum cloth. It's got like what's it called, like wax type edge, and I love these because there's a lot of detail in them, but you can also wrap them, or you know, like how they were, how it was, sorry, and pop it away if you haven't got much space. Beautiful if you do any pendulum work. That is amazing. We've got communication, reflection, action, accomplishment, completion, new beginnings, balance, appreciation, stability, and change. Did I say communication? I think I did. So that is our next item. Sorry I can't get it in great. That is lovely. Next up, let's see what we've got. Okay, I can see the pin. And it says, hang on, let me straighten it up. Candles, and it says fire burn and cauldron bubble. That is really nice. They're pen quality, and I bet there's a nice picture on the back. Ready? Yes, there is. The artwork's amazing. I will just show you. I've actually got from the December Money Magic one. I had the Moon Magic one up for ages, and I changed it to this one because the artwork's so nice. I've got the artwork up just like that. Unfortunately got the pin hole through. The one that I love from the Moon Magic one, the hole wasn't so difficult to hide, but it wasn't that one. So yeah, even the artwork is just beautiful on the back. And there's our pin for the month. Let's see what our next item is. I see an organza bag, so we're going to go for that next. Oh, okay, they were talking about these. So this was a freebie, so it's not included in the sort of total for the box for this month. But this was our freebie amulet. And it's an Elemental Talisman Collection series. And you're going to get all 5 of the elements. And as you can see, Earth is highlighted there, and this month is Earth. This is really nice quality. You can either put it on a chain. I love that. As somebody who works with the element of Earth quite a lot, I love that. And on the back you've got Witch Casket Earth. So that is your Earth element amulet. And you can put it on a chain or a cord. I will put it on a cord. And there we go, there's that. Isn't that lovely? Really nice quality. And that was our freebie. So let's carry on with the box. Another organza bag. So is it I think we've got some snow quartz. Let's have a look. Here's our chunky tumble. Their tumbles are always great. I think it's snow quartz. We'll have a look. Witch Casket. See, beautiful. Look at that moon. Is it going to show up properly? Can you see it? Look at that artwork, isn't it stunning? So what have we got? Is it snow quartz? Okay, white quartz. It might be another name for snow quartz. I know it's a snow quartz. Or it might be something different and I'm completely wrong. So if you want to pause and read, you can. There you go. And next item is, I'm just going to pop this up here so I don't lose it. Okay, oh, it's one of their fancy ones. Okay, and we have the casting scones. Don't cast scones, people. Everyone's going to say it's scones, not scones. I say scones. Yeah, what do you say? Scones or scones? I need to know now. Caskins, I can't speak. Casking scones? Oh my gosh. Okay, try again. So here's your casting stones to go with the Casting Stones booklet. Now this isn't something much that I've done. Once. I've done this once. I've never done it since. Oh, they're fancy. I've cast runes a few times. I suppose that's in the same realm. but I've never cast stones, so this is going to be something cool to learn a bit more about. At the moment, because I'm so busy, I'm doing a lot more reading as and when I can. I've not really had much time. I feel like my brain's so busy, if I can focus on reading a book, I'm a lot better. So, than sort of sitting and watching videos. So, yeah, these are the stones. You'll probably recognise some of the symbols. Spiral. What's on this one? So here we go. So there we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones, and then the book of how to use them. So that's those. They're really nicely done. Quite like those. That one's a bit, yeah. They're really good, and it's something, I wouldn't say it's an essential, but yeah, nice item. Next up, oh my book of shadows, I'll bring one out of the way. Okay, I think we're on to, whoop! I nearly dropped it. It was nearly Witch Casket overboard. Hang on, people. Right. Next item is this. I'm assuming I have so many of these. It's a very nice one, not get me wrong. Cone can go in there, or you can put incense sticks around the edge. And it's a pentacle. So that's that. I think that is it. Oh, no, no, no. 2 more items. Ooh, fancy. Right, so we have Tranquil Blend of Incense with Jasmine and Violet. Peaceful Sleep Incense. Might try that one. Jasmine, I've had Jasmine and Lavender. I'm the Lavender Queen. Never done Jasmine and Violet before. In fact, I haven't done much work with Violet because I don't have much access to it. So yeah, that will be a really interesting one to do. And then, as always, we have the scroll. Let's see if I can get the sticker off. Don't break your nails and don't break the... I did it! I'm getting good at this. So, as always, you can buy these on the Emporium, as I mentioned earlier. In other videos, sorry, I just filmed 2 in 1. As I've mentioned before, you can, when you get your subscription, you get a code in your dispatch email, and then you go on the Emporium and you can buy these. So I'm not going to show it all because a lot of work goes into them. But we have casting a magical circle. Oh, it's about casting a magical circle. So great for new witches, or maybe if you've got into old habits and you're feeling like your circle's not as it should be, it might help you to sort that out. But it's just something very basic that most witches who practice know how to do. So that is the box, and I'm now going to get it all together and we can talk about it. Okay guys, we're back, but we are also back with one extra item because a staple that I realised that we always have, that was missing, and I just found it. It was stuck to the back of something, it just got caught, and it is of course our print, and this is our print for this month. So we obviously have a spell jar going on there, we have some clear quartz, we have some incense cones, there is some rune dice, there is, I think they're dice, there is also tea light going on, so there's obviously some spell work going on there, and it's sat on top of what I'm assuming is a book of shadows. And as always, Witch Casket exclusive, and I'm just going to pop this in here. So we're going to pretend that I'd already seen it. So this is this month's box. Again, a full box, guys. Really good box again. So I've also put in this here so you can see it, the talisman. But remember, the talisman was a extra It was a collectible that's coming to you in different boxes, and it is an extra. It's not supposed to be included in the price. So that was just a really cool extra, which they sometimes do. We had a Selenite Obelisk. Do I have it to hand? I do. This was another freebie that we had from them in a previous one, and now we're getting these, and there will be all 5 elements. So let's talk about this box, guys. Let's have a look at the leaflet. So first of all, here's our leaflet, Magical Essentials for January 2023, and as always there are 3 pictures from Instagram at the back, and you can check those accounts out if you want to. So that's that. So again, like I always do, we have a look at the first page. That is stunning. I want that chandelier in my house. Isn't that beautiful artwork? They never cut corners. And then we go to the first page. Here it is, January's Witch Casket. We hope you can feel the loving energy and positivity we fill this with. We love creating this for you. This month's Witch Casket is filled with magical essentials, and we hope you love them. We are particularly proud of our brand new divination tool we've been able to include. The casting stones and casting cloth were thought up and designed by us and made especially for you. These will never be available anywhere else in the world. We hope you love working with this insightful new tool. And then at the end it says, until next time, be well, Dubonella. So there we go. If you want to read it, you can pause. So let's get on and see how many items we had. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so it's 12 and a free gift, so a full box. So first of all, we're going to talk about the casting stone kind of kit, although they're listed as 3 separate items, because they are. I thought the cloth was a pendulum cloth, but just a different sort of way of doing a pendulum cloth. You can still use it for a pendulum, but it's for the casting stone, so that's really cool. Something I've never done. I've done rune casting and pulling before, but I've not really done this sort of thing, so I'm really interested to get into that a bit. So let's see, I'm going to actually read to you about this. Casting stones, a unique divination tool created exclusively for Witch Casket, which might be why I've not heard of it before, and available nowhere else in the world. Hold the stones around 6 inches from the centre of your casting cloth and release them. Any stones which land in a numbered zone on the cloth are to be read. Use your intuition or turn to your booklets for guidance. Then you have your booklet, a little book of instructions and insight on how to read your magical casting stones. And then we have the casting cloth. This opulent casting cloth was created exclusively for us with our exclusive casting stones, giving you a complete insightful divination tool. Then we have, those are the casting stones, the casting instructions, and the cloth which is behind here. You could still use it for a pendulum too if that's your preference and you don't get into this type of divination. But I'm going to give this type of divination a go. Really interested in it. I like trying anything new and see if it sticks with me. So that's cool. Spell candle holder is here. Then we have a book of shadows. We have the pentacle incense holder. Yeah, so these I just thought they were a bit big for sticks, but no, they're for sticks. White quartz crystal with the info card, which is here. I just put the picture that way because I thought the picture was really nice. So that's this. And then we have, and it's also nice to have that because I would have probably thought they would have put a clear crystal quartz in, because that's usually sort of seen as an essential crystal to have. So it's nice that they've not gone for the obvious. Then we have Peaceful Sleep incense. Then we have Cast a Magical Circle parchment scroll. Then we have the Fire Burn and Bubble pin. Then we have the Peace of Mind ritual kit, which is here, and that includes a white spell candle, lavender, because we know how much I love that, passion flower, and the instructions. Then we've got Altar Vibes art print, which is here. We just looked at that, didn't we? And our free gift of the earth elemental talisman, amulet, whatever you want to call it. That is amazing. And it says that the remaining, you can look forward to the remaining talismans to be found in our next 4 caskets, which is cool. And that all rituals are created by Witch Casket's co-founder Deb, experienced practitioner, exclusively for Witch Casket. So there we go. That is this month's box. Let's talk about it now. So, you can't quite see this, I'm afraid. I'm going to just pop it there like that. So, let's talk about this, guys. Really love it. I'm glad that they didn't go down the obvious routes, because obviously they've included a divination tool, and you would usually expect to see, because this is, was it Ultra Essentials? Magical Essentials, sorry. Magical Essentials, a divination tool is, as far as I'm concerned, is a essential in witchcraft, for me personally anyway, and for most practitioners. And when you think divination, you usually think tarot, oracle cards. So the fact that they have gone out and created something completely different, completely new, I think that's amazing, and I'm really interested to look into and learn about that. Book of Shadows, it's just something that everyone has, or should have, you know, if you're practicing, basically somewhere where you put your magical notes on spells you do, if you want to tweak them, etc, etc, etc. You can't ever have too many of those. Incense holder, always something that you need for Magical Essential. I expected to have something like that. And a candle holder, expected to have something like that. I'm glad that our crystal was kind of just off road, you know, sort of off centre, because it's a quartz, which is always an essential, but it's not the one that you would expect them to go for, which is great. I love anything to do with sleep work, because I am not a great sleeper for a few reasons, and I'm interested to try something that is not lavender based, because I don't get to work with violet much, because as I said, there isn't much around here. I don't really get to use it. So I'm interested to see how they are. The parchment scroll includes something which is a very basic thing that all witches, especially witches who are new to the practice, need to learn. So that was a good thing to have in there. And the print is lovely as well. And obviously we had our free amulet. So I'm not going to include that in favourites and least favourites. Favourite item, I'm afraid, is going to be the Book of Shadows. I just love a book. I'm a book nerd. It doesn't matter whether it's a written book, whether it's a grimoire, I just love. And the quality of that is fantastic. I can't wait now. I think I've got... I think this is my 5th or 6th one waiting to be used. But I can't wait to get to use them. I just love them. Least favourite item, I will probably go with this incense holder, and it's not because I don't like it. I can see that they've tried to do something different with it, but I have so many of them. So many of them. So many of them. I could open probably a incense holder shop. So, yes. And I also prefer the long ones as well for like incense sticks, because generally the ash falls into it and then it's easy to reuse the ash. But I love the design, I love the idea of it, but I've just got so many. So yeah, I'm really interested in this casting stones thing and reading and researching. Well, I can't really research because there's not much on it apparently, but I'm still going to look into it. And yeah, I'm really interested to learn and spend a bit of time with that and see if it gels with me. So that is Witch Casket for January 2022. What's your favourite item? What's your least favourite item? What do you think about the casting stones? I'm finding that really intriguing. Curiouser and curiouser, says me. But yeah, let me know, what do you think? But for now guys, I hope you're all doing well. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Brightest blessings to you all. Goodbye.